Welcome back to the Raptors RapUp podcast. I'm your host, Aravind Lingam. And man, what a game. What a game. What a game. The Raptors beat the Chicago Bulls 95-89 in a 6-point win against the lowly Chicago Bulls. Now, let me tell you, this is probably the Raptors' worst win of the season. The Raptors played terribly in this game. Struggled to score against the Bulls, and the Bulls played hard and they were fighting the Raptors on every basket. Every basket was a struggle for the Raptors tonight, unless they had it on the fast break, which they didn't have so much in that first half, but they got to it in that second half. The Raptors, after losing the first quarter 14-20, the Raptors only scored 14 points. The bench came in and did their job, cut the lead, brought in some energy and intensity, and then the starters picked it up from there and just matched it all the way through as the Raptors won this game. But let me tell you, this is not a pretty game, and the Bulls did a great job of killing the pace, making it a grind out, slow paced game, which actually worked in their favor. But they just missed a lot of shots as well. But here's what I noticed from the Raptors today. The reasons why they won this game: first off, they turned the Chicago Bulls over multiple times, which led to fast break opportunities and easy points for the Raptors, who struggled to score on the Bulls' half-court defense. Second, they out-rebounded the Bulls, getting extra possessions and extra shots, which led to wide-open looks and breakdowns and scrambling defense from the Bulls. So the Raptors got great looks after that. And third, it was the Raptors bench. If it wasn't for the Raptors bench in that second quarter, this game could have been long gone. The Raptors bench came in, brought in some energy, intensity, and kept this game close and cut the lead down, and then handed it over to the starters when the starters actually took over and did their business. This was another game that the Raptors were without Kyle Lowry for a third straight game, and JV is still resting his hand. So you're still down a couple of your big offensive weapons, but that's no excuse for putting up 95 points against the Bulls. Van Vliet struggled all game long shooting the basketball. Even hit like a bank three in this one. That's how sad it was getting for the Raptors. But honestly, you can take what you can get. The Raptors close off the year with the win, so it is a positive note in that. Siakam played great in this game. A big double-double for him. Efficient night for him, but otherwise the shooting was poor from everybody else. Leonard was 8 of 22. Serge Ibaka's not getting his shots in the elbow like he wants it, and went 4 of 10 for the game. So a lot of poor shooting all around. But there were things to notice from this game that you probably haven't seen in other games. First off, he plays with energy, he plays hard, and he guarded Zach LaVine very well. CJ Miles did not play a single minute in this game. It looks like his minutes are all gone since Norman Powell's playing with some energy defensively, and he's actually attacking the rim and creating plays. Second, Chris Boucher, who played again tonight, was fantastic. Hit a 3 from a Siakam drive and then got a few block shots. It's just that he needs to get a little more, beefed up, a little more muscle on him for him to deal with like some of the centers in the NBA. Otherwise, he will be playing tons of minutes, but you can see his potential coming through. The third reason the Raptors I noticed from today was their shooting is still terrible. Less than 30% shooting the basketball from 3. Less than 40% shooting the basketball altogether. Just poor offense. Could not hit open shots. Could not hit any layups. Missed a lot of layups in the paint. Raptors struggled to score on contact. Siakam, his game is pretty obvious what he's going to do. It's either a spot up 3 when he gets it off good ball movement, or he's just going to drive again and again. And he got the advantage of Lauri Markkanen a couple times, so it ended up going well for him. He got a couple good bounces, so his stats look a little better than it actually should have been. But otherwise, his game is too direct. He needs to develop more like a mid-range game or some kind of efficient post game other than his spin move, because it looks like everybody has that scouting report right there. DeLon Wright actually took some threes this time when he was caught the ball when he was spotting up. He did hesitate and not take 1 3, but he needs to continue taking those spot up threes. The Raptors are going to get that shot. very often because the ball keeps swinging to him, and if he doesn't take it, the defense isn't kept honest. So Delon Wright, you gotta take that three, be confident, because he missed the first one, but then he came back and hit the second one. So Delon Wright's gotta keep shooting that basketball. Norman Powell went 0-5 tonight, but I still believe Norman Powell took good shots, open looks, and he's gotta take them. He's just gotta make them sooner or later. So I believe in Norman Powell if he keeps putting in the work. One thing that I have to say is that the Raptors plays, they got broken up, and then it became a little more isolation, and people were just trying to go one-on-one, and it wasn't working. The Raptors got to move that basketball more. The assists are very low, under 20 assists again. The ball movement and the ball movement seems fine, but the people got to knock down some shots. The Raptors got to be able to knock down these shots when they're open, and honestly, that's what the Raptors need. Without Lowry, the ball movement seems to be a little more stagnant. So the ball's got to be fizzing around. People got to be moving some back cuts here and there. Not like if the play gets blown up, Raptors got to adjust and do more pick and rolls, do more back cuts, get some movement going, some motion here and there. Got to get better looks than these contested shots that the Raptors were taking all game. Otherwise, the Raptors have tons of games to rest up. Hopefully the Raptors become healthier in the new year as Lowry and JV make their returns soon. And it looks like Lowry might return for that big game against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs. So it's a huge game for both our team and their team, as Leonard gets his return game and DeRozan gets his maybe payback. We'll see what happens. Until next time, guys. Peace. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the Raptors Wrap Up. Smash that like button, guys. Until next time. Deuces.